Hi, welcome to Hardy Classics. Today I'm going out for a test drive of a car which I'm really fond of. It's this beautiful 1949 Triumph Roadster. I've had a short test drive of it before, 10 mile or something, but we're going to take it out for a test drive, see how it performs. Right, let's fire it up. Procedure to go through. The car's got a column change gearbox, 3-speed on here, 300G. No key, just a button. So we'll turn it on and we'll fire it up. Beats the button. Pistol grip handbrake. This car, it's actually Bank Holiday Monday, and this car feels about as long as a Bank Holiday Monday. But the bonnet is enormous on this car. 2-litre engine. The car's been, if you look on my website, you'll see the car's been in the Glasgow Transport Museum for some years. Like everybody keeps reminding me, it belonged to some famous Scotsman. I've been saying, there aren't any famous Scotsmen. Right, we're off in the 1949 Triumph Roadster. First thing you notice when you get in this car is the length of the car. Obviously it's column change, so we'll have a go. Second gear, nice and smooth. This steering wheel is absolutely huge on this car. It's massive. Again, these aren't like a modern car where you can coast up and go around in second gear. The third. Just popping and banging a bit, but it's got to have been in the Transport Museum for 15 years, so it's going to pop and bang a bit, isn't it? You would if you'd sat in the museum for 15 years, but obviously recommissioned the brakes and bits and pieces, and drives really nice. Really nice driver's car. I mean, we're not breaking the speed limit by any way it means, but still. About 45, it's nice and comfortable at 45. Can't see why you wouldn't do 60 mile an hour easy enough, innit? Right, we're picking a bit of speed up here now. 50 mile an hour, and like I say, it's sitting on the road nice. Lovely big car. Lovely big bench seat in the front. Oil pressure's good there. Temperature's okay. Everything's sitting where it should. Yeah, this is the part where we always encounter people stepping out in front of us. So I'm going to leave the camera on here. Every time we take the car out, or rear car out down here, somebody seems to step out in front of us, or a bus or a car pulls out, or somebody decides to step out on the push bike. Yeah, it's got a lovely horn on this car. Excuse the French. Like a big bull horn. It's got a bit of a splutter on it, but I think it's just withstanding. I keep saying it a million times. It doesn't do them any good to stand. No good at all. Personally, if it was one for my own collection, I'd rather do a couple of thousand miles a year is have something that was sitting there with really low mileage. It doesn't do them any good. They need to be driven. And this is a driver's car. An absolute star. I love it. Absolutely love it. The other good thing about this car is the brakes. The brakes are really good. Obviously, with it being a column change, you've got your handbrake down here, which is a bit awkward, but it gives you that big bench seat in the front, so there's loads of room. Really comfortable car, really nice car to drive. And the engine does a lot of braking for you. I'm coming down the hill here in top gear, and the engine, I can feel it just pulling us back nicely. You don't really have to use the brakes, just feather the brakes a little bit. They're just there, just really if you need them in an emergency or something. Just a quick look at the gauges again. Temperature's nice, oil pressure's good. Fuel, well, it is what it is. So yeah, again, it's just burbling along there nicely. I think the little misfire it had's coming off a little bit. That probably just choked up. Certainly plenty of power. Knock it off if you want. So we go Potter's Bank. Right, we're in Durham City now, and we're approaching Potter's Bank, which is my test hill. It's quite a steep gradient. I test most of my cars here, make sure they don't boil up or make sure they can get up. Most of them do get up, so I'll try this one. Second gear, I think, for this baby. Let's just see if she goes up. Can't see why not. Yeah, plenty of power. I could actually put that in top gear. Just tickling the throttle there, and she's going up lovely. Levels out a bit at the top, so I'll probably put it in top gear. It cruise up in top. There we go, top gear. Lovely job. Beautiful. Right, we're on the country roads now, and this is what this car, for me, was made for. Little villages, country pubs, Sunday drive out. Just got to remember that you haven't got the braking ability of a modern car. So you've got to be thinking all the time, when do I brake? What's going to come round the corner? It's probably the only disadvantage of owning a classic car. Well, not the only disadvantage, there's bloody plenty of them. But one of the disadvantages is when you drive it, you get out with something modern. My everyday car, drive a V8 Range Rover, automatic. So I'm not faffing on with any gears or anything like that. And then you get in something like this, and you've got column change, pistol grip and brakes, dustbin lid steering wheel, no power steering. And it's just a total different ball game. Total different ball game. Local train spotting club there, by the looks of things. Whatever floats your boat. It'd be lovely if this road, you knew there was nothing on it coming the other way. You could just throw it round the bends, but unfortunately, you don't. Just burbling round here, that's top gear. It's just burbling round in top. Still got a little tiny misfire which we'll have to have a look at. We'll pull the plugs out next week when we get back. You can always, it's always a good indication of the running of a car, whether it's running rich or it's running lean, the colour of the plugs. So we'll pull the plugs out and we'll have a look. That'll be the first thing we'll do. If they're all right, we'll probably have a look at the ignition system, whip the points out. If they're pitted, we'll file them or replace them or whatever we need to do. But like I say, it's just an ever so slight misfire. Again, could even be fuel, could just be gulping a bit of bad fuel. Oh yeah. Mr. Amazon. You know, honestly,
could have just stayed, couldn't you?
Wouldn't it? You've got to love an Amazon driver, haven't you? Well, that's about near enough the end of the test drive. This is the last roundabout I go around. And I must say, apart from a little misfire on the engine, and it is a little one, she drives really, really good. We've probably been out for, I know it won't seem like this on the film, we've probably been out for about a good hour. Oil pressure's still good, temperature's still good, so she's doing alright. She's doing alright. Well, that's the test drive over. 1949 Triumph Roadster. And would I keep this car? Probably. It's a really good car. But like everything, you can't keep everything. It's up for sale. You want to know a little bit more about the car, give us a ring, send us an email, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, see what we're up to. We're here, there and everywhere. Bye bye now.